Hey man, this is your first fight in the States, yeah?
Yeah, first one, first one.
Not first time over here, but first fight.
Yeah,
right?
first fight, yeah.
Does that mean anything to you? Does that matter? Do you care? Or are you the kind of guy who just when the cage door closes, I don't care if I'm on the moon?
Yeah, yeah, half and half. I mean, yeah, it's important to, get my brand out there and get my name out there and the American scene as well, but it's a fight at the end of the day, so yeah, it's the same thing,
I mean, would it have been better if you were coming over and fighting in, Madison Square Garden or fighting in LA or Chicago or something?
It was funny because a few months ago when I got asked to be on the US card, I was like, lovely, and they said summertime. And I heard MSG was summertime. I was like, fucking, they're gonna put me on the MSG card. So I was buzzing. I was like, fucking, nearly telling people I'm on Madison Square Garden, and because it was either that or London. I was like, nah, fucking, I'm gonna go for Madison Square Garden. And then they came back with this, and I was like, fucking, I wasn't expecting Oklahoma, but it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. So
you got folks flying over from Dublin. I mean, that's not that long of a flight to New York, right?
That's what I'm saying. 7 hours, yeah, 100%. Next year, I'd say when they go back to MSG, I'll be on that 100%.
Late opponent change, I know for you.
Yeah.
It happened, like less than 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago, something like that?
Only last week, I think, yes, last
Okay.
Sunday week. Yeah, I don't know much about him, to be honest.
How much did that affect you? And
Very little, to be honest. Yeah, no, if this is a common thing that happens, this is we were only calculating it last night, I think 8th opponent pull out in my professional career so far.
out of 6 fights.
Of 6 fights, yeah. So like I've had switches of opponents a lot in the first few fights, and so it's normal. Do you know what I mean? I genuinely don't train specifically for an opponent. I just train to get better and fight. Do you know, and it's a good example of this that like literally I didn't even click into who it was. I just said to John like, look, just make sure somebody's in front of me. You know, make sure I have a fight lined up next week. I'm off the training hard for this. My weight is low and I'm disciplined here, so have somebody. So that's the way it went. So it doesn't really matter who it is, to be honest.
He's got more experience, I think, than anybody you've ever fought, but he hasn't fought in like 3.5 years, if I'm not mistaken. I mean,
didn't know that.
did
he not just fight? No.
Not
I
that
have
I
no
saw the
idea,
database,
actually.
but I could be wrong. Or maybe he just didn't update or something like
yeah,
that.
okay, I don't know.
I mean, are you the kind of guy who goes and looks at any kind of film at all, or does that you just leave that all to everybody else?
Zero. Nothing, no. Like I grew up doing kickboxing tournaments, you know what I mean, where you'd show up on the day and just compete, and you could have 10 matches in one day. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, you'd literally step onto the mat, you'd bow, touch gloves, and then you'd fight, and you wouldn't know what their background is, if they're a kickboxer, taekwondo specialist, southpaw, or whatever. You just fight and you win and you compete. I'm kind of just treating it like that, just. If someone starts on me in a street fight, I'm not going to ask real quick, oh sorry, are you a wrestler, are you a boxer, are you a fucking taekwondo specialist, what weight are you? I'm just going to fight and win. So I'm just treating it like this. It's like a self-defense situation. I'm just going to go out, fight my fight, defend myself and win. That's what I do best. So
fighters tend to be one or the other. Either they look at film always or they never look at it. I mean, do you feel like you'd ever get to a point where you say, yeah, I think maybe I'm going to look at this guy's past 2 or 3
yeah, I've done that in the past. I've done it in the past, but like previous opponents and stuff like this. But like for this, when I got changed, I was just like, look, I'm not getting too caught up into this. It is what it is. He could fucking pull out again, and I have another change. So I don't want to get too caught up in, opponents. And it's too late now. 10 days out, I'm ready to go. I've been training hard. There's no point in me now trying to, make a game plan or anything like this. You know what I mean? I'm just going to go fight and get my hand raised and then move on.
I know Bellator's back in Dublin this fall, and I know you want to be on that show, and I'm sure you're going to do everything you can to be on that show.
I don't have to do anything, mate. I'm already on the show.
On it.
Bellator are coming back to Dublin for a reason. Do you know what I mean? So of course I'm on the show. But yeah, no, let's get this fight out of the way first, and then we 11 weeks out from that, so quick turnaround. I can't wait.
Will you be satisfied if it's any name other than Miles Price?
Yeah, Miles Price, 100%. Yeah. He's a mouthy little bitch. You know what I mean? He called me out. He wants a catch weight or whatever way. I don't care. So that's a fight that really interests me. I forgot about that fight actually. I wasn't thinking about Dublin. I was thinking about this fight. But yeah, that's a name that interests me. Yeah. So let's see if he shows up.
So you forgot about it, then
I forgot all about it, to be honest. Yeah, after the last fight you had in Dublin, I thought, like, that's a nice fight for me. Maybe the next one or whatever. But then it just went down my mind somehow. And then when he called me out, I was like, fuck, I forgot about this one. So that's the one I want. Yeah. So
is there a way you want to get it done on Friday night to sort of cement that call out and just put something in his mind before that fight can happen?
Fuck him. You know what I mean? This is me. I'm focused on me. You know what I mean? This is my career, my fight. You know what I mean? And the next one is my career, my fight. It's not about him. It's not about any of these guys, to be honest. It's just about me. He has a good record. He's an experienced guy, and that's what I've been asking for: experienced guys, good guys. So yeah, see what happens. Again, my focus is on Friday night. I'm fighting in 2 days. You know, I'll get in, smash this bloke up, win, get my hand raised, and then straight back to the gym, disciplined, and then yeah, let's go, Dublin.